know that life goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. And it's not that we have bad luck. It's just that life be life. Over time, as you are building resilience in yourself and also building resilience in the youth and families that we serve, when life goes up and life goes down, you'll be able to really bounce out of that thing a lot quicker and in more healing, productive, personally productive ways for yourself and also those youth and families, if that makes sense. That's why we do the resilience work, because I was in a car accident in the midst of all of this, and I almost lost my life. I lost my ability to walk, work, and speak clearly, but I believe that when we tackle obstacles and we face adversities head on, over time, our resiliency muscles, they grow up. And we are then able to tap into these hidden reserves of courage and resilience that we didn't even know that we had. When I got myself back up, I was like, got out of that battle, I made it out of that one, what's next for me? And I decided that I will go over to Ghana as part of what is called a Sankofa sojourn. This is a migration of sorts when a person of color in the diaspora goes back to Africa and discovers their roots. That's what a Sankofa sojourn is, and I went on one of those. And while I was there, I also decided that I wanted to serve youth. So I went and I spoke to a group of girls that were in a village, and I found that they had no school building. Like, they literally were having their schooling in this courtyard. And I decided that I would put my resources together and I would build them a school. And I don't have, and this is no disrespect to anyone that's put the time in for the academia, but I don't have a lot of letters behind my name. I have my tenacity and my love. And I have my willingness to serve and make things happen. So I constructed a plan to build a school, and I did. In 2018, it was a tiny little school, but it served like hundreds of kids in this village. And I kept it open until COVID because I just couldn't afford to keep it open anymore. And it was one of the greatest things that I've done outwardly in my life, outside of having my children. And to be able to just see that, Mel, just by you overcoming, like that day that you wanted to jump and you were not successful, like none of this would be if you were not here. And it always makes me think about, if I wasn't on this planet, what would this planet lose? And this is a question that I like to ask others as well. But I believe after life has beaten and broken us down, family, that resiliency is the gift that we're given to turn these experiences into what I call works of art, and our wounds to wisdom, and our pain to purpose. This practice, family, is called alchemy, where you're taking a negative and you're transforming it, transmuting it into a positive. So it's the wounds to wisdom and the pain to purpose, the trauma to the triumph. I believe in the power of oneness and harmony and love, that you don't have to become like the things that have harmed you. Period. You do your work and be an agent of construction, of things that are loving and positive, not destruction. What is breaking you, what is broken you, could lead to your breakthrough, friends, and the breakthrough for others if you're willing to do the work. You can always flip like your painful stories, ones of purpose and power, and you can also help others to tell new stories along the way, or tell their stories in such a way that speaks of healing. As an example, it is no longer, oh, my mother burned me because she didn't love me. It is, my mother was a severely traumatized young girl, And my mother made the choice to have me. And during my experience while in her care, my mother, in her unhealed trauma, wounded me. Her unhealed wounds caused her to wound me. And it is my choice to practice grace and compassion and forgiveness. And I also honor that others don't have to make that choice.